Here is a tutorial to solve x. Can you solve x? As 16 the power of x plus 20 the power of x, which is equal to 25 the power of x. Here is how we can solve x. First, we just have to simplify the first part. 16 is 4 square, 20 is 4 times 5, 25 is 5 square. Now, once we simplify like that, we can see that here we just have to divide everything by 4 the power of 2x, so that we get 1 here. Here we really have to simplify it again, and here we see that it's 4 the power of 2x, which means 4 times x times 4 times x. Here we have 4 times 5 the power of x is 4 the power of x times 5 the power of x, and then this one becomes 1. After this 4 the power of x cancel out with 4 the power of x, and we get 5 the power of x over 4 the power of x, which is equal to 5 the power of x over 4 the power of x. We take 2 as a common, and of course here for 5 over 4 we can take 5 over 4 as a common for both sides, as we can see in these equations. So we've got 5 over 4 on the bracket the power of x, 5 over 4 on the bracket the power of x square. If we say let 5 over 4 the power of x is equal to y, and then we can substitute these equations, that is y, so we've got y square here, y plus 1, so that is a binomial simplified version. When we bring one side into the other side, or we add this in both sides, this is what we get. Now, to solve the equation, we use y is equal to minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac over 2ac. From here we have a1, which is 1, b is minus 1, and c is minus 1. So if we substitute into our equation, for b squared minus 4ac is root 5, so we get two equations because of plus and minus. One is plus, which is this one is minus, and then we get the plus one for the next part. So when we get minus 1 minus root 5 over 2, root 5 is greater than 1, so the result is going to be negative. So y1 is less than 0. We do not accept this because we said here let 5 over 4 the power of x is equal to y. So that x, whatever the value it is, if it is negative or positive, y1 can only be a positive number, which is of course greater than 0, or it cannot be negative numbers. So we don't accept this for as a solution, because that need to be a number that gives for y a positive numbers. So that solution, we get rid of that solution and we go back to y2, and y2 is 1 plus root 5 over 2. So we take this as a solution, hence we take y2 is equal to this we can substitute into our equation, which is 5 over 4 on the bracket the power of x is equal to y. Now this is positive. Of course, whatever number we put for x, we will always get a positive result. So this is most likely, because any number will not give us this positive number. That's why we are not using this number, which is negative. It's impossible to get negative from this expression. So y has to be a positive number, so we get this number. So to summarize solving for x, we have, of course, we have to work out y, which is 1 plus root 5. So if we take ln of both sides, so ln 5 over 4 on the bracket the power of x is equal to ln 1 plus root 5 over 2. When we equate this, of course, this ln means x ln 5 over 4. So we get this x ln 5 over 4, which is ln 1 plus root 5 over 2. So we can bring this ln into over, so x alone will be ln 1 plus root 5 over 2 over ln 5 over 4. So ln 1 plus root 5 over 2 is a number we can work out through using our calculator. So ln 5 over 4 is a number, we can work out that one as well. What we get is 0.481 and 0.223, which means we get x as 2.157. Now, this value right, is it correct? So it's a good habit, of course, to always check the value before we say it is okay. So what we do is we just substitute the value of x into our original equation. So 16 to the power of 2.157 plus 20 to the power of 2.157, use here is 157, so the number will come out correct. So it is 396 plus 640, which is 1036. What we get is 1030, which is equal to 1036, which is equal to 1036. So the value we get is correct. To summarize, you can see the summary part of the calculation.